troublemaker.
Hey, trouble takers! This is video number 3 in 4 of learning how to take down these very difficult legendary ships in Assassin's Creed 4. This one you're going to find right up in this area, the upper right hand corner. And oh man, this guy, he was so hard for me to beat. Definitely the most difficult out of all the 4 of the ships that I did. And yeah, so what this one does is just rams the hell out of you. He's gonna ram you and ram you and ram you and ram you. And I don't know, it's okay if you're into that sort of thing, I guess, but I'm really not. You're gonna have to talk to my brother about that. Yeah, so I'd say this one took me probably 5 tries, and this was actually, you know, I told you before, you're not to start in on these things unless your ship is fully upgraded. And I also told you that I learned that very quickly the first time I tried to tackle one of these things without my ship being upgraded. This was the one that I tried. And yeah, it's a beast. So the best way to beat this one is to not get rammed. So in order to do that, you're kind of going to have to, you know, give it a couple tries and figure out the best way to maneuver around. But what I started doing was keeping my ship, like, it's just the way that you turn your ship. So you see as it comes and attacks you, and then it circles around and it's going to try to come back directly at you. So what you're going to try to do is maneuver your ship in such a way where you fake it out. So it's going to go directly towards you, and if you start moving in one direction, it's going to try to anticipate where you're going. So I just started doing that to it and to kind of beat it with its own medicine. So if you see in a little mini map there, you know, you can kind of see which way the ship is turned and thus what direction you're headed. So I just started to ram it myself. So if you can kind of try to get ahead of it and figure out, you know, where it's going to be and start aiming your ship for where it's going rather than where it is, you know, kind of like we did back in Galaga, you know, on the super hard levels. And all the kiddies out there are like, what's Galaga? But you people in your 30s, you all know. You feel me. So yeah, ram it, and then chances are, you know, you're going to end up ramming it directly while it's ramming you. Brace. Whip your boat around. Give it a couple shots. Try to get in on those good swivel shots. And yeah, that's the kind of the way that I finally managed to do it. And I came so close so many times where, you know, I could swear that it only had one shot left to beat it, and then it would take me down, and it was so frustrating. But this ship is the fastest of all of them. It's the one that moves the most. It really is like a speeding bullet house on water. It's massive. And it can turn on a dime. So yeah, you really have to know how to maneuver your boat quickly and well and react well in order to beat this ship. The one thing I didn't know that I didn't know until I beat the 4th one, and then it gave me the tip, and I was like, oh yeah, thanks. To ram? Okay, so to ram, effectively what you want to do is, as you're heading towards a boat, ship, whatever, you're heading towards it, hold down left trigger and tap A repeatedly. And then actually, you're going to hold down left trigger, and it's going to, you know, aim like you're going to aim your chasing, or the chase cannons. However, you're going to see, like, you're not actually going to shoot the cannons, but you're going to see that your ship is speeding up really fast. So that does a lot more damage when you ram it than it does without it. So I would recommend doing that. I did not, and I think it would have made a huge difference in how this guy panned out for me. But I did win, so I still beat you. Okay, so that's it for this one. Next up is the 4th and final video in this series. So stay tuned.